Hi, thank you for coming in.
Yeah,
Hi.
thanks for having me.
So from my understanding from the call, you're looking to buy a boat. You're actually moving off from a previous counselor, which you had a few differences with. Do you mind explaining that a little bit?
Yeah, so, the last counselor, we just weren't seeing eye to eye on this. It just was something that I really wanted, a boat, and, I've been saving for, and it just wasn't, clicking with the other counselor, so I wanted to get another opinion.
I can definitely appreciate that. So what we'll do today is we'll actually look at SMART goals. What these are is they're a way of helping, I guess, specify exactly what the goal is, as well as coming up with a way to measure the progress to make sure it is realistic and can be done.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and do that today. I know it's helped out previous clients in the past.
Okay.
All right. So specifically, what kind of boat are you looking for?
Well, I live on a lake,
On a lake.
and we have kids that like to do a lot of water activities, so I'm looking at Sea-Doos right now.
Sea-Doos?
Yeah, like a jet ski boat.
Nice, good choice. And how much do these Sea-Doos normally go for?
Typically, the ones that I've been looking at, they're like 25,000,
25,000?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So this is a large expense. How do you plan on being able to save for it, and how are you measuring your progress to get to that money amount?
Yeah, so actually the last counselor I was with, we set up a savings account, and I've been saving for about a year, year and a half now, just specifically for a boat.
Okay, great. Perfect. So you got your savings account. And how much have you been able to put away in there so far?
Right now I have about 12,000, like about half of what it would cost.
About
for a boat.
12,000?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So the next thing I want to look at is making sure this is something that is attainable. So
Okay.
how are you contributing to the savings? Like, what is the typical amount of money you're putting in there each month?
Well, every single month I take away from my paycheck,
Okay.
and I'll put in, 800 to 1,000 a month, give or take, what's going on that month. So.
All right, awesome. Sounds good. So that's every month, and that's comfortable for you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that moves on to the next point. So in terms of how realistic this goal is, we established that the money is okay, you're comfortable putting this away, all your bills are fine.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you see yourself actually being over by this boat? I know you said you live at a lake, but are you often there or more just working? How much time do you have to just relax by the lake?
Yeah, I mean, I work a lot for sure, but during the summertime, we're on the lake all the time. So living so close to the lake, at least every single weekend, we would use a boat, I would think. So.
All right, so it's kind of reinforced by the proximity to the lake.
Yeah, definitely, because we live close to the lake for sure.
Awesome. So at this rate so far, you're at 12,000 right now.
Mm-hmm.
The Sea-Doos cost 25,000. How long do you think it will take for you to be able to put away the difference to be able to afford this Sea-Doo?
Probably, I mean, it's taken me about a year and a half to save for the 12,000, so I would say probably about the same, another year, year and a half.
Right. So a year to a year and a half. So in summarizing what we found out today, you want a boat, specifically you want a Sea-Doo, which runs around 25,000.
Yes.
You already have a savings with 12,000, which took you a year and a half to accumulate.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to put away 800 to 1,000 each month, so this helps reinforce the savings. It's realistic because you live by the lake, you're there all the time. It's a family thing that you guys enjoy, and you can put this money away comfortably. And if it took you a year and a half to earn this, logically, it should take the same amount to get the same.
Yep.
To get
Yeah,
25,
I would
right?
think. Yeah.
All right, sounds great.
I mean, this is a great visual. It really puts things in perspective on how I can, obtain this goal. So it's a great technique.
All right, do you have any questions on this as well?
No, I mean, it all makes sense. It's kind of just following up with it now. The plan is kind of there.
Right,
So.
absolutely. So what we'll do from this point forward is we'll get together on a regular basis and kind of monitor your progress towards this 25, see how
Okay.
it's going, see if it's still something you're interested in. And so we'll just keep following up with that. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, thank you for coming in.